Do y'all line dance up here? Like,
do you know what?
Like, if I said to you, where the fans at? Would you know what that means?
I don't know what that means.
Be glad you don't. Because they will pull out all the fans.
Oh.
Let him know, y'all, in the comments where to get the best seafood boil.
I really want to try like the seafood boil, man. Like y'all, the way y'all put the crabs in the bags and shit, that's fascinating, man. But guys, forgive me, my hair looks so absolutely nice.
Are y'all aware of what's going on here in your country with the Black Scots? They're having a moment right now. Black Americans just discovered that y'all been hiding black people here. And we found each other on TikTok and we finna rise up.
Why did it take you guys so long to figure out black Scottish people?
They barely tell us about us.
Really, but that's the same here though.
Okay,
like,
so then...
It's like we don't even know our history too. Like we get taught about like Alexander the Great and all that kind of stuff, but they don't teach us like about... Obviously they teach us about slavery, but like it's not... Like, not everything's true.
People are laughing at this comment, bro. We call y'all transatlantic. That means cross the Atlantic, like across the water, US, UK. We use it back and forward. People are getting in the comments like, did he call us trans? I was like, transatlantic, that's something different.
It's just when you say transatlantic, we expect the word slave trade right after. So you can't say that to black people, black Americans. You gotta say,
you know what? I'm gonna take it back.
Say across the ocean.
The ocean, yeah.
What is something you think Americans get wrong about being black in this place, in the United Kingdom?
Yeah. People, maybe some black Americans have gotten a little bit confused with black British and black Scottish, and maybe they're confused with the fact that black Scottish people aren't British. But within the UK, let me just explain this. Within the UK, we have Scotland, we have England, we have Northern Ireland, not Ireland, Northern Ireland. And then we have Wales, and we're all part of the United Kingdom, and we're all Britain. You can understand because you probably guys haven't been taught much about Scottish history in your school.
Been taught shit about the Scottish history. So you can be black or black Brit, or you can be Afro-Caribbean or African, but you can't be black Scottish.
Yes.
Is that something y'all care about, or it's just not a big deal?
Well,
does that delineate?
We do care about it.
Does that lack of delineation matter to black Scots?
I think, yeah, it does. It does, especially when you're born here and have grown up here. This is your country. It is something that actually needs to be spoken about and talked about.
This music is not working for the seriousness of what we...
Global media doesn't show you our faces, our voices and things like this. You have no experience of it. I couldn't name one black Scottish entertainer that has made it big, so to speak, in America. But, so that's not ignorance. That's just a lack of seeing. And we are now being seen. So it's amazing to me. So the people that are in the comments talking about, you're a unicorn, this is amazing. That's not coming from ignorance. That's not coming from a place of malice for me. That's coming from a place of genuine love. Like, there's cousins there that sound like me, and I love that. Because, I mean, if we even look at down south, there are people that probably...
In Britain, down south.
In Britain, yeah.
Okay,
sorry, I keep saying... Not the dirty south.
I thought you'd been in Atlanta here.
Yeah, ATL, shout out. There's probably a lot of people down there that are like black Scots. Yeah, that's new to me. People are in the comments acting as if they knew. There are people who used to comment on my stuff early days when I had 5,000 followers, 10, 15,000 followers, that were going, I can't believe you're black and Scottish. Or the negative people that were going, you can't be black and Scottish, you're not 17th generation, your mum and dad weren't on Braveheart, like things like that. So...
Wait, white people can check your genealogy like that here?
Oh, all the time.
Does that bother you? Does that bother you that white people will tell you that you are not as authentically a part of this country?
When I was young, that was something that would spark something in me. Because I've always seen myself, I love my black African side, I love my black Caribbean side. You say Caribbean.
What countries? Because they got to know what countries.
So, Ghana from my dad's side, West Africa, shout out GA. And then Barbados from my mum, home of Rihanna, if you know, you know. So that is my background, that's my heritage. I'm proud of both those sides. I've been to both of these countries many times. But when I identify I am black Scottish, Afro-Caribbean is my heritage, but my nationality, where I was born, raised, my culture, my humour is all Scottish. The one comment they always come with, and I hate this saying, they're like, a dog born in a barn doesn't make it a horse. And I'm always like, that's two different species. You're not even talking about the same creature. But I tell you what, A black horse born in a barn is still a horse.
That's
Remember that?
thoughtful racism right
That's
there.
something, yeah. They try and be gentle with it. Yeah.
Racism riddles. What happened to just saying monkey?
The only Civil War monument outside of the United States is here in this city. But I'm asking people what to do at the hotel. I go to the hotel. You know, the hotel has the one dude there in the tight jacket, and he's in charge of telling you all of the activities in the city. And so I go up to activity day and I go, hey man, what to do here? And he goes, have you seen the Abraham Lincoln statue? And that's a terrible Scottish. And like normally when I'm traveling abroad, remembering slavery is not what I want to do.
Spoke about this earlier. Another thing that I want Black Americans to know is that like we are like quite familiar with the culture. Like we do eat fried chicken and all that kind of stuff. We love like the stereotypes.
Y'all Popeyes don't have biscuits though. What's up with that? I went to the Popeyes earlier. Y'all don't with biscuits here.
Whereas you see black people like on TV, it'll only be the Black American shows, like My Wife and Kids.
So Martin.
Yeah, That's So Raven.
Everybody Hates Chris.
Everybody Hates Chris.
How much Black American history is taught in the Scottish school system?
Well, I can only speak for Edinburgh, where I grew up, but we didn't get any at all.
No Martin Luther King?
Mm-mm.
Marcus Garvey?
No.
Dick Gregory?
No. Maybe to
Rosa Parks?
Well, I would say
Black Panthers?
which is really,
Jackie
really sad.
Robinson?
Really, really sad. Definitely not in primary school, but maybe towards the end of high school, we're more aware of like Martin Luther King.
Are you taught the history of other parts of the Black
100%,
diaspora?
100%.
So you learn Black, like Jamaican history or Nigerian, African?
Yeah, but not Black Americans, not at all.
At all?
No.
So you all could be infused with all of the Black American culture and entertainment, but at no point did they teach you about the struggles and the breakthroughs and anything that the Marian Andersons of the world, the Dorothy Dandridges, the people who were the trailblazers to even make all of the shows that you watch even possible.
Exactly.
What's the Black population in Scotland? I would say
so
what,
right
5%?
Now, oh, bro. We are sitting, I think we just made 2%. So as currently, Scottish population is 5.5 million.
Whole country,
Whole country,
5.5.
5.5 million.
Okay.
And 2% of that are black. 2% not black Scottish. 2% of that is black.
So we're counting Black immigrants in that 2%.
Yeah. I couldn't tell you to a number how many black Scots there were. I would probably say born here, first generation, I must say 0.5, 0.75%, if I'm honest.
Damn, man.
Let me give you an example. In high school, there was 1,400 kids at my high school. There was 4 black people, and 2 of them were related to me. That was my experience growing up in Scotland.
So growing up in Scotland, if you saw another black person, you couldn't even try to holler at them.
Oh, no.
And then, this is where y'all fumble. This is where I know y'all didn't talk to no black people before you built this. You have Abe Lincoln at the top, and clearly he freed all the slaves. And then at the bottom of the statue, it's a black slave who's just going, whoa, you freed me. You could put him up there with Abe Lincoln, like they should be up there like damn championships.
So I'm first generation Scottish. When I was growing up, there wasn't really any black people that I knew, and I think that's why I'm saying I don't think there's any kind of generation you need to define to be black and Scottish. Like, I think as long as you were born here, raised here, or you've lived here a certain amount of years, I think you qualify as black and Scottish.
Sometimes you're just happy to see another black face. So it's like, it doesn't matter where your accent sounds like, where you come from. There's a sense of community. Now, not a sense of community in that there's no areas of Scotland that are black. Do you know what I mean? There's no black community in Scotland, areas in which we
So
live.
there's no black side of town?
There's no black side. No, we don't have that. We don't have that.
So even white people in the hood?
Yeah. We call it schemes. We call them the schemes, yeah. So you've got the ghetto, we get the schemes, but we don't have that. Not in the black community. No, certainly not.
Do the native blacks have beef with the foreign blacks here?
Definitely not. Definitely not. We're like a team. We're like brothers and sisters.
Oh,
like
you crazy.
We stick together with each other. Because at the end of the day, if you're not Black, Scottish, or an immigrant from Africa, wherever it may be, the white people will still see us as Black. That makes sense.
Do you identify as just Scottish, or are you like Black Scot, or you like Nigerian Scot? Like the way I'm an African American.
Yeah.
Are you an African Scottish?
African it's a very,
Scot?
very interesting, very, very interesting.
Is that a
question.
title y'all even use over here?
So what I would say is this: when you are applying for a job, there's not a tick in the box for Black Scottish. You can have white Scottish, you can have white British, you can have Black, you can have African Caribbean or Afro-Caribbean, African, or yeah, but there's nothing like Black Scottish.
So if Black people are spread all over, how do you build community if you don't have those sections and enclaves of just physical togetherness?
Yeah, it's hard, and I think as Scottish Black people, or Black people in Scotland, we don't have that down yet, and it's something, hopefully using my platform, I'd like to change. I mean, I posted a video and Black Scottish TikTok blew up, but there's creators on there that I wasn't aware of. And you're talking about, if I'm talking about 2% of Black people, and there's people within that 2% that I've never seen before, why is that? Why are we not seeing each other's content? So I'm glad I was able to do that, and I'm not taking credit for that, because there's a lot of people doing it before me.
Because, like, especially, like, I don't think Americans have realised how much they did for, like, the Black Scottish community. There's a lot of more creators coming out now that wouldn't have made content before, ever since this trend started kicking off. And in a way, it kind of infuriates me, because it's like, why did it have to take Americans to acknowledge Black Scottish people for people to start creating content? But at the end of the day, like, any attention is good attention, and I'm all for it. Like, I'm happy.
How is there that lack of... And because you can't use the algorithm as an excuse on that, because y'all are all over here.
We can't.
So how are you all not connecting? Is it just isolation? Is it competition? Is it...
I don't think it's competition. I think it is very much isolation, because of those creators that I see, you got one in Edinburgh, you got one in Glasgow, you get some up in Aberdeen, you get some in Dundee. There's others in Glasgow, and there's a small Bash, shout out Bash. He's got a couple of guys that he's always put on, Chris Biggs, Manny, but we're not coming together and doing things together until now. So now I'm talking to people in the DMs, I'm talking to people, I'm like, I'm going to come and do this, I'm going to come and do that, let's do this together. And it's been a great thing to see us all come together, but that needs to stay. Black Scottish TikTok cannot be a trend. It's got to be something that we continue. But I'm not talking just about Black Scottish, I'm talking about globally. Like, sitting here discussing things with you and chatting, like, that's something that we should do more often, and bring in content creators who are Black from all over the world, and let's get together and do something global.
In the UK, like, there's not really much freedom, and like there's not really much of an acceptance culture towards creatives. I wouldn't say it's more so to do with the population of like Blacks here, you know. It's just more so the culture. Like, everybody's kind of conservative and wants to live a private, nonchalant kind of lifestyle. And it's like, if you're seen doing creative things, it's like you're almost shamed for it. Whereas like in America, like there's more like of an acceptance culture. Like, everyone's trying to be a content creator. Everyone has their tripods out and stuff like that. So like the reason why you don't see much Black creatives from here is because of the fear of like being embarrassed and stuff like that.
The part he left out about the statue that I found most interesting was that it wasn't just, because I thought it was just a random Abe Lincoln statue for no reason, like y'all just one of your favorite dudes. And then and I get up on the statue, and engraved are the names of 6 Scottish men, natively born or descendants of your nation, who proudly served in the Civil War for the Union Army. I go to read up on these 6 men, come to find out, it wasn't just Scottish men who served in the Union. They also served in the Confederacy as well. But you didn't get them, it's no statue.
Is it free healthcare, or is it like free dental? What is...
On the NHS, it's free completely.
National Health System.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
What do you pay for?
Nothing.
Tests?
No. If I wanted to get vitamin D and they didn't prescribe it, I would buy it. But
Wait, if they didn't prescribe, so the prescriptions are free?
yeah, everything's free. Yep.
You would?
No.
Give me one thing you're looking forward to in the coming week or weeks. Anything that excites you?
Do you know, I've had some really exciting emails. I've had people reach out, and I always want to use my platform for good, but it is nice, and I don't want to come off as sounding a little grabby here, but it is nice seeing things happening for myself, seeing opportunities open up for myself that I never thought were possible. Because I'm just an everyday guy, wife, 2 kids, all of that. I'm just like anybody else out here who's ventured onto this kind of internet adventure, put myself out there, and seeing doors open for me that I never thought possible is exciting.
Give me one good thing that happened to you last week.
Literally my TikTok booming and blowing off because like Americans discovered like black Scottish people, like in a way like our content, like I said earlier, like our content don't really get pushed over to America, so it's like getting this attention from like an American audience is like something that's quite rare.
I think as a Scottish content creator, one thing I will say is I notice my fan base is heavily American, like black American, which is very interesting because I'm kind of curious about, like I won't say that I would move to the States, but I'm kind of curious if that's...
If you have proof that there's an audience for what you do in a certain place, I don't think it could hurt you to at minimum to just go investigate that place. You could fly over to the States real quick. You can take Spirit. Don't take Spirit. Y'all know about Spirit Airlines over here? Okay, don't. All right, don't.
What is the best state in America that I should visit?
We're a little hot with the deportations right now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know that.
So you may want to stay here.
I'll hold on for like maybe a couple of years.
Call me in 2026 during midterms, and then I'll let you know which state.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So Glasgow, we did it. Edinburgh, we did it. Thank you to all the black creatives here who were able to share a little bit of their time with me. I'm thankful for that. And I guess it's on to the next city to meet some more strangers.